Well, we are here. Why do I feel like the microphone's being moved? Properties. No, that's the... Yeah, maybe the video broadcast is being doing a weird. It's being strange. Tired. It was day 6 of 7 of work. I still have tomorrow. I still don't have a hotkey for... I need to add a hotkey for the actual editing screen. So I tried to do a bit of editing offline. It didn't. We were here and we got about there. Didn't work out all too well. But I did add these little. You can see where NVIDIA broadcast, where NVIDIA's drivers ate shit. Fucking split shit up by the streams themselves. So at least now we have a bit more of a checkpoint system than just this whole bar. I like having checkpoints like this. It's nice. That's why when I do my work, I have like weird checkpoints and things. I thought my phone went off. Nope, I am just being delusional. Okay. Menus. Not quite menus. Menus, that's looking at the map. Going to be annoying. I think we skipped all that because I just didn't want to be bothered by it. I don't need to be in the boat. Yeah, no, I don't go in the boat. Go this way. Yeah.
Father, I have a confession to make. All those voices in my head. Well, this wasn't the first time. Back when we met Brock, Zena warned me about something hiding in the trees. That's why she didn't want to cross.
She told you?
Well, I could just feel what she was feeling, that she was afraid of.
If it happens again, you tell me. Understand?
I promise.
Alright, interesting.
Semi promise.
Oh. Goodbye. That's because it's at the center, there's no circular. That makes sense, especially since it's complete crowd. It blocks the steel ships, this, yeah, that. That makes sense, especially since it's complete crowd.
Wrongs exist in the same space, one on top of the other. It's like this room lets us travel without moving. Your brother. Wait, not in that order.
Did you let that seed sop put hand to your blade? You do know he lost his talent, right? Just up and left him one day. Tried taking me down with him. Did he botch up our girl?
Quite the opposite. Huh?
Yeah, even a blind pig forks up a truffle now and again. But you know what really counts? Consistency. And I got that coming out of all of my parts.
What did you do?
It's better. Good. Now when you're done talking, I got a favor to ask.
What do you need? What is it, dwarf?
There's this alchemist on Bari. Been working out of the Velander mines. Haven't heard from him in maybe, I don't know, 100 winters or so. Probably dead, but maybe you can find him. He's dwarfing like me. Wears a fancy green ring. Owes me a favor. You look?
If it is on our path.
Oh, I see how it is. Not a something for nothing type, are you? Fine. If you find Bari, I'll make him with you up something special. This entry stone here ought to get you inside those mines.
Thank you.
I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If when you're smart, you'll find him.
Here's the problem. It's like the, You remember the way back to the Black Breath?
Of course. We need to walk across the branch of the Vanheim Tower. Are we going to the Black Breath or exploring? Your choice.
We're exploring. Hey, you remember, like, oh, it's a ways over there. These, during the credits, they would have the bloopers, EV0. I begin talking about random shit that doesn't matter.
So, String, your choice.
Put it right there.
It's to do with the trailer or fish that's oh. Look, We were throwing past that statue of Thor earlier when we left the Witch's Cave.
And what direction is that?
It's mid-morning. Sun's over there, so that's south. Southwest?
Good.
Like a choice. Yeah, they're always sorry. They have yeah, they're always still to go.
Act like already had it.
Fighting.
Oh, that's not
Did you see something? That tower.
I see no tower.
Maybe I'm seeing things.
I just hear that right.
You can see it because he's a giant.
I see something up there.
Trip like this with mother. She could fight, couldn't she?
Yes, she fought. Beautifully. Oh, it's a tree.
I wonder if the world serpent even knows Carter's body's lying over here.
I mean, you can see it. It's not like he's taking a nap again.
Put that back up. Merge. There we go.
Here, what's the matter?
No, that's not the thinking like. So, know any good stories to pass the time?
What kind of story?
I don't know. Mother always had stories. Weren't you told me when you were a boy?
There was a man I knew long ago. His stories were brief and purposeful.
Sounds fun. Do you remember any?
Huh. There was one that concerned a hare and a tortoise.
Which house?
Unlikely. No. Stories are for the boat. We must focus.
Yes, sir.
What do we got here? Money power.
You think that Fafnir went to Alpine too?
I do not know.
Aren't you curious? He sounds interesting.
We go to the storm to collect anything useful for our journey, not to learn more about the dwarf.
Yeah.
Just make sure you watch each other's backs in the storeroom. Wouldn't want to lose my loyal customers.
Are we your only customers, sir? Okay.
Sure, free not the summit.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
You.
They must have gotten here first. Sure, free not the summit.
So you.
Eh. Gotta keep that on. Oh no, it's the fight after all this shit, then.
So they getting the hang of this.
I know actually. Imagine that. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I see it. I guess that's all. Oh, yeah. Look here.
Another map! Great! Yeah, it's in the damn survey with guess who? Looks like the Ravers made it inside. I hope they didn't take all the treasure.
It's like we need more stones. Or we'll come back here. Again, at some point. Yes.
stupid pots. And Draugr. No magical treasure, and no what stuff.
Keep your expectations low, boy, and you will never be disappointed.
Well, true, not really. Anyways. I speak from experience. That's me. I work retail. Did anyone else see that? Just the... And one.
Great, caught you off guard.
I wasn't expecting them.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how off guard works, kid. Oh, I wish I could get a new chicken. Oh, that costs me. I can afford one, I just can't buy it because it's not stock. Oh. I don't like it. It's gonna take a while. Start with me at this end. Makes you think the rest
There's
of this
nothing
area.
but poison in this one, and the stupid bird statue.
And useful resources. The main reason we are here, boy. However, many of these chests have been emptied.
Probably by the Reavers. I hope they didn't take Sindri's whetstone.
Reavers even have, like, wants? Like, wants? I thought they were just undead. Man, also, we have another key for another area, so let's go. Let's go unlock it. And then see if we need to come back here again.
I have a good feeling about this. I'm really figured out.
That was the Windows key.
I have a good feeling about this next one. Maybe we'll even find the whetstone.
Remember what I told you about expectations, boy.
Keep it low. I remember. Still, good feeling.
Whetstone's gonna be that one, which will be the last one, because that's just how these things work. We died a bunch here. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna lower Da Vinci even more. I just... Listen. Here we go. Alright.
Still no whetstone. No, it's still one whetstone. Still no whetstone. And only one room left.
Yeah, it's
I
probably
know we
right.
shouldn't hope, but you think we'll find it there?
Yeah.
No.
In universe, yeah, no, we're not finding it in there. From game mechanic standpoint, yeah, we're finding it in there. That's how this works. But I'm going to settings. It's my back. I get really sweaty. So I should probably get a chair with like an open back. Which I did. This I'm on. What? Yeah. Oh, hey.
You back to piss on my corpse, you ungrateful little... Who are you two?
Not the people you think we are.
We're looking for a whetstone. Have you seen it?
Aye, there was one in this room. My son sharpened his dagger on it, right before stabbing me in the back.
What?
Little bastard thought it was his turn to lead my crew. I was hard on him, sure. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I did the same thing to my dad when I was his age.
He killed his own father?
Where is he now?
He may be a bastard, but he's my bastard. You get no help from me, fool.
Then his dagger will help.
Hey, it's Mark! Hurry!
Come, boy. We'll eat him.
I don't know, Kratos. Oh, there's two of them? There's two? I don't know why I love that meme so much. Are you complaining about keybinds again? Oh!
Gotta move around here. Looks like just stones. Is it? Yes, it is. Hi, scary computer ghost. How's it going? It is. Oh, cool. Now that we beat the place, we can go back to the other rooms. It is very chunky.
Why would somebody here for him not to sit around?
It was chunky.
Why would his son betray him like that? Like, kill his own father? Over some treasure? Seems so greedy.
Remember what I told you, boy? Pursue nothing.
Well, sure, he didn't seem like a great father, but...
You only know half the story.
Yes.
Let's go for it.
Oh, what the hell is that? Alright, before we do that, change controls. Can I please just have custom controls? So I don't have to deal with the stupid bullshit of this game? 2. Please note, the only thing we've changed here is set this to 2. What do you mean? If I hit revert... Okay, no, why can't I bind that to... Can I bind it to 6? Why can't I bind it to 2? Are you... There is probably something that eventually gets bound to 2, and you're just not showing it to me.
Me complaining about how video games work because
Focus on.
yeah. Anyway, let's fight this thing. I think we lose a bunch. Yep. Went back to talk to Sindri, it seems. Yeah, I jumped past the marker anyways, so I shouldn't do it at that speed.
Well,
We found the whetstone. This dagger belongs to the Reaver who took it.
They took most of the good stuff.
Oh? Well, here, take this. In exchange for the dagger.
Actually, well, aim and slow down
It was
time.
quite interesting. An artless design, but the construction was sound. Where in the temple did you find us?
And the Reaver's back.
Oh. Oh.
He mentioned he was part of a larger clan. Maybe they took the whetstone?
Quite possibly. I know I've seen this design before. Be careful where you're going. There's nobody nice out here anymore since all the people left. I mean, I hate to generalize, but mostly they just try to kill you.
That's
Good
good.
tip.
Alright, well. Alice. Good slide.
Is I don't think we... Yeah, no, I think we just snuck past. Yeah, we came back to do this, or we immediately went back and did it. Yeah, it took us a bit. That was stupid, but we did it.
Can't believe we got through that.
Right. Rare enchantment increases.
Goals.
So we
And another implement that shall have your outfit outside the going out. And it must be
Wait.
well,
find another
scrounge
ancient.
around a bit more and we'll build something then.
I know it's not my business, but if I were you, I'd wash off that symbol painted on your neck.
We were told it would help protect us. Was that a lie?
Oh, no, it's a protection stave, all right, but you can't render that pigment into paintable texture without blending it with boar urine. And is that really better than death?
Maybe a little.
Well, it's your neck. Ugh.
Fucking Sindri. Was that a lie that it was protect us? No, that's true, that's true. You just can't get that color without boar piss. Ugh. It's just... I don't think I need to keep that part in.
Now, did you know somebody quiet as Brexy? You scare up that alchemist when needed finding?
Right. Yeah?
Open file notes. One more for the collection.
Alright.
I can help you. Where was it?
As a
So what
saying,
story were you going to tell?
Where was one from the hare and the tortoise? Unlikely. They wager on a race between them. The hare is too confident of victory and foolish, while the tortoise is steady and disciplined. The tortoise wins.
You haven't told a lot of stories, have you?
For some reason I thought this was going to be the, what's Achilles? Who is that again? The one... It's more like a paradox of who gets to the end first if a turtle goes so fast and a person
You need
goes.
that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for
I
you.
know, Brock,
When
shut-
you're smart, you'll find him.
I'm working on it. I'm not working on it. I'm doing other stuff. I'll get on it.
sounds very accurate to me. I'm working... Okay, I'm not working on it. I'm procrastinating like a dick.
That the guy that was back behind this thing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
His father's great. Find anything good?
Perhaps.
Father, we're going to bring down that statue, right?
Well, okay. Low park activation chance to what I shot. Terrible.
There he goes. How's he planning on doing this himself?
Was it hidden?
Dropped it all the way.
No, I know. Ours dropped. I know.
Yeah, we'll give season all from the start.
Harold, I get. Hey, yeah, go on. He wasn't so tough.
Gods do not fall this easily, boy.
I know. I was just joking.
Nor are they a joking matter.
Sorry.
Alright, what's in here?
What's in here? Smash. When they hit the smash... the smash... Damn. This was a smash or pass joke and my brain has fucked it up. Please come again later.
Let's see what else is around here.
Father, why did the gods have so much trouble for us?
Because that is their nature.
But with all that power... Yeah, so they
And it's nothing friendly. Boy.
That was about a lot of opposite. That was about this side of the island.
We can beach the boat here.
Now that it's gone.
Got another story?
One more. There was a horse. The horse sought vengeance upon his enemy, a stag, but he could not kill the stag alone. We will finish that later.
Okay, so. That's it. Like, after that,
Oh, just me, sorry. Hey, guys, that's it. Is that a dragon? I've never seen one so
jeez.
close.
Yeah, that's a dragon.
There's something over there.
Yeah, it's a dragon. You just said that.
Watch out for the dragon breath.
I am aware of it, boy.
I think the boy just got toasted. Boy toast.
is dangerous.
I guess so. But it sounds so sad.
Where's this something? I hear it. There it is. Here, right there. Oh, you're right.
There we go.
The Dragon Shrine. Mother had a story about 3 chained dragons in Midgard. The shrine must be related.
There were 3 rooms on the pedestal.
We've got to find the other 2 and free them.
It does not concern us.
You know, that's what Mother would have wanted. And it just seems right.
Let me
Guard
pick up
your
the
emotions,
thing.
boy. Your enemies will not hesitate to use them against you.
Yes, sir.
Can I pick up the thing now? No? Couldn't pick up the thing because I was practically in combat, you see.
Oh, I had an animation and we were in fight, so...
Not very many graves here. This must have been a small settlement. I thought you said it'd be dangerous. You didn't see. I thought you said it would be dangerous to destroy the enemies.
If it was your mother's wish.
Yeah.
You are too eager, boy. It may attack us and we will be forced to kill it.
I'll be ready.
We will see.
Lightning bolt.
More rooms, okay. That's a gate. What's over this way?
Yes, it's a. I guess this actually was a pretty big settlement.
No longer.
Wonder who wrote this.
Yeah, well, guess it's... What do they say, boy?
Sure. It means to believe or to have faith in. So they still have faith in their king, even after you got so many of them killed?
It is a command to have faith despite his failures. Let's start. Another one here.
It's Scotty. Mother liked her. Every huntress. That's her father, and all the animals she hunted. last animal. Her father again.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Go.
Oh, we have to set another summon. Hi. Oh. Sit. Wow. Look at this place. Oh, yeah. That's a blood fountain. They must have been aggressive back when you ruled.
Does it lead outside like I'm hoping it does? It does.
But does start raising me unreasonably angry.
I guess feel find out. It's like, there's always something. That's the last one. I guess now we find out if dragons can be grateful or not.
Let's find out. That was cool. Actually.
Harris? Sir! Please don't eat us. Please don't eat us.
Boy, prepare yourself.
You're welcome!
They want away.
Switching for 3 seconds gains unstoppable wire, preventing launches by Hellcat. And the attacks.
And he flew away. Fly it, fly it.
Wait, how would we get up there? Well, maybe something from the castle. I don't think it's way up there from around here, right? Yeah, no. Go there. I'll get way up there. Look at this. This is here. No, right. Actually, go here. I'm fine. It's alright, keep going.
Harris,
Yo. Boy.
yes, sir! The dwarf king made his subjects hunt dragons and other monsters for him? Some king, huh?
I mean, yeah, that's what King does.
Ready yourself, boy.
At least hello, here, Lawler. You may want to see this. Looks like that lumber over there will free him. I know, but it feels wrong to keep him in a cage like this.
Your emotions again, boy.
You can't hear their thoughts. I can't.
Ignore them and ready yourself. You're the other. Get on the other.
Hiding spot?
Leave on the step now. Warning. Lofty. Ignore them and ready yourself. You're the
That at least was not.
Oh, that's too bad.
Ew.
What is the beast thinking now?
Well, nothing. But he was grateful to die back, instead of rotting in a cage.
Next time.
Your skill is improving. You fought well, Chess.
Thank you, Father.
You're all wholesome.
And then I begin reading and everybody loses interest. We're also past that 10-hour mark there, which means we are a quarter of the way done slicing everything. We still have to do all the speed ramps and speed adjustments. All that stuff. Oh, Stretching too hard. Yeah. Ugh. I also still need to remake my text boxes because I lost mine in the PC transfer because I am a doofus.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Fresh shit. Feels good. There's no people on the battle. Awesome. So, what happened to all the people who lived here?
Follow the clues, boy.
Right, follow the clues. Okay, so there was an evil dwarf king, and he made all these people hunt monsters. The people put them in cages, and then I don't know.
We are missing a clue.
Back inside the castle?
No, there's nothing more for us inside. But stay alert for chain dragons, boy. Perhaps you'll uncover more about this dwarf king.
Hey!
This dwarf king. No.
Now, did you know some alchemist wasn't
Door.
Yeah, I should totally
So what
invest.
story were you going to tell?
There was a horse. The horse sought vengeance upon his enemy, the stag. The horse met a man, a hunter, and made a deal. He took the man's leading bridle and allowed him to ride in the saddle on his back. Together, they killed the stag, and the horse tasted victory. But the hunter would not release the horse and made a slave of him.
So getting revenge cost him his freedom. Hope it was worth it.
It was not.
Alright.
Hello there. You destroyed the statue? Yes. The statue stands no longer, Spirit. Then my bond in this realm is severed. And I'm off to find the real god of thunder. He will know retribution. My deepest gratitude.
Off he goes. Brave guy. Want to look for Thor on his own.
He is a fool.
Where did the spirit leave us?
An offering to one of the gods.
Can we use it?
No, but perhaps the dwarves can.
Interesting. Can you play this game? Yes, but I totally forgot everything about it. Oh, that's break time. It's like, wait, there's no red dot here. Why is the ending screen here? That's break time screen.
That's just it. Also, I assume the water's going to drop again. Like, hold on.
I'm the
Little flag out. This show 3. What's the matter? I guess.
Neat.
Neat.
Spanish. Sounds like a type of joke I'd make. You did just make that joke. Look. What would you do with all these world fragments? Oh, actually, I don't know. Check here.
It's not me. Army. Hey, Brock. We found something interesting.
Did you now? Well, color me interested.
Well, you're blue. Is that interested enough?
Tyr would have been pleased as peaches knowing these offerings were being turned to armor.
Did you know him? What was he like?
Never you mind, boy. Tyr's dead.
Yeah,
Best not to dig up the past.
The dwarf speaks wisely. For once.
I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If in your smarts, you'll find him.
Yeah, why do you think I'm here, sir?
Oh, what does it work? Right here.
We have a project. No, I was wolf.
Dwarven, but no rain. One of his crew?
Scorch marks. There, along the floor and wall.
Weird. I guess we keep looking.
We
I mean, I'll keep looking.
You know, that could very well be him, and somebody just stole the ring, right? Hello, how may I help you? I don't know if that was advantageous for us or what, but... Cutscene.
That's a soldier. If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no help, afterward, ever.
He does not attack.
I'll make him sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not drop your guard. Come.
Yeah, I mean, it probably just kind of vibe. That's quite alright.
You sneeze, hold on. Ow. That was painful.
Hey, community up. Yeah.
Wait, on. Not him.
Hey, I thought you didn't care.
And there was the lack of ring on the body.
I might not care, but I thought you would. It's why I bought you this hat on vacation.
Just let me know.
What did I say there?
You would. It's why I bought you this
can
hat
help out more
on
if you want.
vacation.
Just let.
This what? What? How? How? They said cow. I have no idea what I said there. Oh well.
Can I throw you up there, boy? What are you doing?
Fucking revenants, man. I hate them.
Everyone.
No, we're under a foot here. Straight go for another one.
Everyone. No ring. We're not gonna find Brock's friend alive, are we?
Probably not. Granted, we probably just need the ring. If I had to ring a guess.
Oh, that's just a map. Yeah, let's actually
Whoa!
cut in there.
The ring! On that severed hand! Attached to the Soul Eater. Well, you know what happened to the party now. We can just go tell Brock. No need to fight it, right?
No, you will fight it.
But why?
Because you are frightened of it.
That is a dick move. No, yeah, I know. How do you find one? Yeah. The more you very good at this, you can run that.
Sekundkiet. Serge Larsi. Be strong, Atreus. Stay focused and look for a weak point.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Now, for the sound of silence, that's times 64 speed. Really amazing.
Bullshit. Also, I remember Herman Miller exists. I remember Herman Miller branded shares are with.
Now, kids. Stay quiet. Make no sudden movement.
Well, the camera didn't spam as I wanted it to.
Very good, the ice roll. Interesting. Oh, damn it. Why did you do something? Why did you do something? Why did you do that?
We did it! We did it! I can't...
Read this ring. Torv's inscription.
Alchemist. But where's the rest of them?
For ashes, most likely.
The soldier gone.
Ooh.
I guess we should bring this back to Brock.
Yeah, probably. Ooh, what's this? Fire sigil protection. Reduces burn damage. We can't open that, okay. All these explosives here. Grace was because he lost. Wait.
Brock.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, is it? Oh. What the heck? What does it say?
Sir. Spells out. Eugene Staney. I don't know that one.
We lost the one.
So now you're interested?
We found his alchemist. A reward was promised.
Loot, loot. Loot, loot. Loot if you like loot. Loot, loot.
Yes. I'm sorry to tell you this. Your friend's severed hand.
You're an alchemist.
I'm sorry, Brock. The hand is all we could find. Still wearing the ring. There was a soul eater inside, and well, we must have burned away the rest of him.
Suppose you'll still be wanting some compensation, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally, he says. Miani Feruxi.
Why do I feel like he just
I'll
got
take
this
a closer
story?
look at this here ring. Maybe I'm guarding up a bit of magic inside before he croaked.
Dwarves can do that?
Sure, dwarves and magic jewels is like flies and pig lips. Supple ones.
Oh, I'm not as interested as I thought.
Okay, then. Thank you. Now let's go somewhere else.
Words are weird. That's all I can say about that. Flies and pig lips. I do not get that, but I will just call it a dwarfism. Something dwarves say. Yeah.
Got another story? Got another story?
Very well. There was a tale of a frog.
Ribbit.
His pond had dried up, so the frog and his son left to find a new home. They found a well. The son saw the water and made to jump in, but the father stopped him. He saw the well was deep, and once inside they would not be able to escape if the water dried up again. Wisely, they moved on.
That's it?
Yes,
That's really not a story. If the sun jumped in, it would be a story.
then he would be trapped and starve while the father watched helplessly.
See? That's a story.
Something parable? I agree with past self here. That's probably a parable. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick second here. Parable. Parable. according to the Oxford Languages Dictionary, I guess. A simple story used to illustrate moral or spiritual lesson. Yeah, I'd call that a moral lesson right there. That's just like, don't just jump into things. Get it? Because they're frog. Me smacking the desk with force. Is that the joke there? Don't go jumping to conclusions. And they're frogs. Am I reaching too hard? Am I too tired? Do I need another nap? You didn't have a nap. I can't have another nap. Every time you go to sleep, it's a nap. Time does not matter. It is a nap.
Button. There we go.
Almost. Just on the cylinder.
Excuse me. Yeah, how long do I fucking try this shit for? Really didn't take us too long. Looking at.
So, what other stories have you got?
One more. There was a young man who was caught stealing and condemned to die. His mother came to visit his prison. She was a kind woman who could only give love. Let's set that aside. We must proceed on foot.
Can we finish later?
Perhaps.
I honestly thought the story was going to be.
He was set to die, and that was the start. Whoa! Who said you can have ranged attacks? Me leaving that in just because I think it's funny.
Hello, can I not be fucking comboed? I love that shot.
Here and there. And we need the rest of the languages.
Alright, I'm not able to decipher these at all. Well, Rewind those titties. You will.
So what story were you going to tell?
There was a young man who was caught stealing and condemned to die. His mother came to visit his prison. She was a kind woman who could only give love. But her son, the thief, met her with rage and bit off her ear.
What? Why?
Because the boy had always been a thief, and his mother had taught him only love and nothing but consequences. Had he been taught discipline instead, he might have lived longer.
Sure, but her ear. That's not right.
They've been over here and I still know how to get up there.
There's another raven over there.
So, what other stories have you got?
One more. There was the story of the mother crab who scolded her son. She told him he should walk forward, in pride, not sideways as he always did.
But she's a crab too. You should say, sure. I'll look for it as soon as you show me how.
Yes, he did say that. That was the story.
I got it.
Yeah, it looks like I'm missing this in my custom today. Just even that awkward silence there for comedic effect. How comedic is awkward silence? I don't know if the background music makes awkward silence better or worse. I feel like it makes it more funny because then it's just a song. Like, it doesn't even matter what it is, just playing, and it makes no relation to the thing at hand, but it's just yeah, it looks like I'm missing. To the center. Hand against the microphone.
I told you. Oh, look. Oh, look.
Did I ever actually get him to read that? I don't think I did. He probably could at some point after we found one of the two language discs, but I forgot. Oh well.
Oh, look. The witch's magic is still covering those storm poles. Saves us some time.
That's fine. Saves us some time and tedium. Okay,
They'd be tougher.
Leave that in because that's like foreshadowing to him being a fucking dick. He's getting arrogant. That's what's going on. No, please don't do that. It's a good thing you're loved, Da Vinci.
Her and lie down there. If you don't feel like climbing.
all right. Hey.
Father, do you think I could carry her now?
No.
But
I said no.
Okay. So who do you think carved the face in the mountain?
You would know better than that guy, wouldn't we?
There's not see if you has. So who do you think carved the face in the mountain?
You would know better than I.
Thanks.
Now watch your step. Carelessness will only delay us.
Right. Fiesta!
Oh, I have to
She's working. She was right.
Come, let us finish this.
Oh, I have to.
She's working. She was right.
Come, let us finish this.
I do not like that rhythmic chanting that shit.
The path ahead. It's blocked.
Then we climb.
Just the way he jumps onto me is so funny. Like he's a spider or something.
You know, Audrey said the giants used to visit the Midgard Mountains before they disappeared.
Disappeared.
Yeah, I guess they just up and left one day. No one knows why.
Perhaps they returned to their home.
Tianan? Maybe. I wonder if the face in the mountain is a tribute to some important giant. No, they made it.
More black breath.
Matches the one on the door to young mountains or something. Master, the mountain giants did come here.
They're gonna just merge these. That's not too much of a thing.
Is that a deer? I don't remember stories of a giant with a deer head. I wonder who he is. No way across. Who's his handle?
The floorboy.
That doesn't mean anything. Something's missing. Think there's a second liquor store around here?
Nothing.
And I'll merge that with that as well.
Oh, this one.
That's not it. This place must have been open with some sales. This place, Giants must have been according to the Giants. It's like they're testing us. Okay, that looks right. I can maybe the riddle will help.
Ruins. The riddle answer for that sample.
It means freedom. Let's try.
Ah, America.
What is the riddle?
No young bees, nor fearful thrall, nor rooted tree, doth know my call. Not sure what a thrall is, but freedom fits the rest.
Interesting.
There's a crystal on that torch holder. Should I light it? That helps, right? Guess we have to go down and go up.
These masters seem too small for giants. Why do you laugh?
Oh, you're serious?
I'm always serious.
I forget. Mom always said you never took an interest in history. Giants are just a race, like I was an ultra phone. It isn't even big.
What are the worlds of it?
Okay, in that case, giant also means big. There's only one of them.
Interesting.
Interesting. Norse mythology. In my Norse mythology game? Unthinkable. Give the man who thought of this a raise. Oh, rip. Well, if I found purples on the main story path, shows you that I'm not playing the game correctly.
What's your color? No, another like this.
Just look at this place. It feels so...
Dead.
I was gonna say ancient, but dead works too.
I can't hit that from down here. Well, that should be it. There we go. Not hard. There. No, yeah. Actually, yeah.
What's it? This is a lot of bodies.
Yeah. We're gonna get some type of disease down here.
Tell me what you see.
Well, they look like men, not giants.
Correct. You can see the treasure. Keep the traps.
Oh yeah, lucky for us, they set them all off.
Be grateful these stay dead.
The statue! We made it across!
Can you read it?
Yes, sir. Oh, this is Durafon, one of the four stags of the Royal Tree. He's supposed to watch the entrance here now while the giants sleep. Think he's still there?
I do not know.
Did we see a stag? I don't think we did. I blame Odin. It's always Odin's fault. Something goes wrong in your life, blame Odin.
That's a door.
Boy,
Yes, sir. I've seen this language before.
It's Portuguese.
After. That's gonna go down here. Oh, shit.
I owe enough or all it's you.
I'm here. Where'd you
Ow.
now?
The peak is still our goal. We find a way up.
Puppies. We demand puppies.
Wow. Wow. The highest peak in the realms. Think Mom did this with the Giant's Mountain?
No, the request has been more complicated than she could have foreseen.
It's a name, I think. Razzler. It means terror. What's that?
I'd love to hit it, but it's all
There's
the
a
way
candle all tangled up with string and some sort of animal hide. Some kind of lantern? No wick, though.
That is of no use to us. The Bifrost hides our way.
Hey, what do you think with these torches? It did not need light.
Eyes open.
Just merge these two.
I don't know why they made it so you automatically go down the chain when you first kick it off, but... That was a rendering issue.
Hello!
Stop that.
Come on, that was just... Hello! Hello!
Stop that.
Come on, that was just... Okay.
It's supposed to be the God Killer, not the Joy Killer.
Whoa, what is all this? Where are we?
A mine. And if this claw reaches the summit, our goal is near.
Alright, how do we use it?
Let's find out together. 'Cause we have no other choice because you're my son.
Like something's supposed to roll on these.
That's just a hint.
Yeah, it's not one of those. I think I see how this works. The claw's on one side, and if we get this unstuck... Oh no! I think the rope's stuck under that rock.
That was careless.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
So now if I do this, it...
Stop.
Yeah.
But maybe we can find our way up through there. After, you know, getting rid of those things.
At least you realize they're stronger. I still feel like Kratos could have grabbed the boy and stopped the thing at the same time, but no. The rope probably was snapped. Granted, I feel like the rope's just snapped anyway. You know what? I'll just shut up and continue.
Some...
Those guys were brutal.
Menus.
Well, that's not going anywhere.
Maybe that would just stun him. Another one of these.
It's locked magically.
What does it say?
Sir,
I feel like the bottom section's graffiti.
that's funny.
How so?
One hand wrote, Jotnar only. And another wrote, and also doors. Should we add to it?
No.
No.
Sir, Earth.
Yes, this is no. What does it say?
Sir,
I feel like the bottom section's graffiti.
that's funny.
How so?
One hand wrote, Jotnar only. And another wrote, and also doors. Should we add to it?
No.
No.
Because I said no, Mr. Squidward.
Irrelevant. But the stone that's there. You know, I think the giants not only mined the mountain, but actually lived here.
Very, very,
Just this one gives me a lock icon.
Very soon you with much now, baby. Maybe we'll find something we can use here. Let's come back.
Like a hint. Like, stop being stupid and leave. You need to backtrack.
We need to free the rope from under the mess you created up that way.
Maybe there's a way I'll get to that passage then.
We will see. You had a way around the Black Rat all along.
Now, don't go thinking I could have gotten you past everything, sight of me. I got ways around most everything, especially up here. Time was, my folk had the run of this joint. Improved the design of the Yodnar traps and built workarounds to boot. Why do you think they're so devious? No, never mind. Watch out for traps.
Thanks, Master.
Let's
Thanks, bastard. Stretch. Remember to stretch. And hydrate and stretch. Two things people probably don't do enough of. Anyways.
sort you out. Down for greens of wisdom.
Yeah.
Smash them. More traps.
There's a tunnel, but you won't fit.
Take it.
Okay.
Of course.
Here's but a flesh wound.
Is but a flesh wound. Is but a giant making me a pectoral muscle. It's fine. Whack, 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 whack. I think this is the only time we've seen a loot enemy.
Here's something. What is this thing? That was a loot goblin.
Think you can move it? That's smooth. Hey, we're making it.
Atreus, you saw him move the entirety of a bridge.
Think you can move it? Heavy. Looks kind of heavy. Oh, move. And we're stuck. Cards don't touch
I
those.
see that. There.
Let's go. Big gate out there.
That's all.
Look! Another lantern!
Broken. Leave it. Nickler.
Look! Another lantern!
Broken. Leave it.
What could they be for? There's something special about them. I can feel it.
And knowing what we use that for later, my heart is breaking again.
Your face not useful. Leave it alone.
I know.
I don't know why I kept going without.
Alone.
I know.
I don't know why I kept going without splicing. Tired.
Yes.
To that rock now. I think it's up ahead.
Falcon dive.
That looks heavy. Hey, that's loud. That looks heavy. No way. You did it! I think we can make the rope wheel work now. Why give us the way to the top?
Again, I'm not sure why he's surprised, considering Kratos moved a bridge.
I can't even walk on that. Time lost 50 minutes after the animation.
Back to the wheel.
Where are knives? No, mine ice shards.
How much menu is there?
So this one.
It's working! We got the clawback! Oh, there it goes again. You don't have to leave. I'm sure we can figure this out.
I just saw the prompt chocolate door boy. Oh wait, no, I think I know. Oh, that door's on timer.
I'll leave the whole thing in. We go!
Here we go. Do you think this goes all the way to the top?
We will see soon enough.
Something feels strange up there. We're heading into danger.
Do not concern yourself with what might be. Focus on what is, and be vigilant.
Yes, sir.
Okay, dark in here's what it is.
Not the top, but we're closer.
Yes.
Wait, that was not broken! There's a note. A giant's prayer. They're asking their ancestors to watch over them. To guide them home.
Wait.
Wait. I think I know how it works. Watch. Wow.
What did you write?
I asked them to watch my mother. Do you think they'll watch over us on the way to the top?
Come, boy. There's a long way up.
Then there was a giant explosion due to cave gas.
This wholesome moment, I'm just like, explosions. I was also thinking of this moment, rewatching this, just like, and then that whole scaffolding caught fire.
Whoa! What's it?
Stay back.
Oh, that's a trap.
What's on play?
God, be careful.
I feel like I can just do this.
More tests.
We're supposed to prop yourselves on behind straps. Good thing, too. Cool. Good for you anyway. Say you found him. Yeah, over there. Another mining lift. It may not be as long a way up as we thought. Look. That did it.
Pretty cool. That made me nauseous for no good reason.
Or not. It's still too heavy.
Is it breaking everything here helps? Oh wait, no, there's just another rock. I didn't see the other rock.
How far do you think we'll be able to see? The lake? The world serpent? Our house?
We will see when we get there. Until then, eyes open.
Whoa!
What's Rance?
I'm fine. Just lost my balance for a moment. You know, for someone so strong, you sure worry a lot.
It serves me well, and how I keep us alive.
I guess. That's a terribly fun way to live, though.
I'm trying to stay into the center. If I keep out, alright?
I'm right though. If you're on a platform like that, just stand in the center so you're not fucking up the balance of the thing. Surprised the thing didn't flip when we pushed only one rock off.
Alright, I guess looks like we got him off.
More and more Draugr.
Now throw pads away. How was that for fun? Now throw pads away. How was that for fun?
I get it. I should ride one. Is this where we get off?
No, you're stuck.
How much farther do we have to go?
I do not know.
Just off the mountain,
Think
kid.
we'll get attacked again?
Definitely.
Oh boy.
Yes. Now we ready?
Well, Draugr around here, it's generic NPC dialogue.
There's a boy.
One more to go.
Jeez.
Stuck again.
I know.
Yeah, this lift wasn't built very well, unfortunately. Oh well.
I think we're stuck again.
I know.
Yeah, this lift wasn't built very well, unfortunately. Oh well.
I think we're safe now.
It would seem
Father, after we scatter Mother's ashes, what then? What comes next?
nothing comes next. We go home.
That's it? The adventure's over?
For now. But we will have much to do. We were right there on the boat after cutting down the last tree. You said it felt like something had changed. And it has. And our home is no longer safe. But it will be again. And we must continue your training.
Okay. We're almost at the summit. Nothing's gonna stop us.
But I wanted to see if I could get a good screenshot. I just did. Grab still. Atreus fucking dies. That's not the right thing.
Calm yourself, boy, and stay behind me.
Yes, sir!
Wasn't really panicking.
Fucker had to jinx us.
Here we go!
J stands for Jinx. Dare. Sorry, Everton. That Jinx line is always stuck in my head whenever somebody says Jinx. We just leave this whole thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna merge the clips because this is not really a fight right now. I think the real fight comes later. What are you doing? Giving brain damage.
Hold on!
Well,
That was intense.
that's what we get for saving the dragon. That was a different dragon. That's what we get for saving the dragon.
Oh,
Whoa, what was that?
That's what they call foreshadowing. Now, merge these two back together. Excuse me.
That looks like a really good surgery.
Shatter crystals. You can destroy world tree stat options by combining shatter crystals. Okay.
you laugh. Yeah, I was like, yeah, so they laughed at it. I said, listen,
Nice. Is that a sap?
crystallized sap, and there's power inside.
Neat. Incredible.
I think what I'll do is boink, yoink, reboink.
I can't believe we fought a dragon. I was aiming for his eyes, but I kept losing my footing. Do you think this is her? Did they move in after the giants left? Or are they why the giants left?
Boy, the head was thin here. No more questions. Breathe.
Oh, yes. I see.
Well, don't stand too close, you fucking idiot.
Well, this whole... I may just leave this whole...
Hell, Jimmy Syndrome.
Something's on the screen.
Yeah, Syndrome.
Did I call him Syndrome?
Wait, boy.
It's Sindri.
I call him
Can you
Syndrome.
feel something that big?
If we can catch him off balance.
I can distract him.
What are you doing?
We have to help him.
Break right. Find an angle. Wait for my mark.
Thank you. Hey, Ugly! Over here!
That's not waiting for my mark.
No, back!
Punch him in the usual. And that's where the actual fight begins, and I will just remerge everything here.
Boy, are you okay? Yeah. I have a plan. Be ready to lower the crane on my mark.
I don't know how this thing works.
I do not care. Be ready.
Ready to do the thing. Oh wow, I can't even do a high-pitched voice without NVIDIA broadcast being like, no, that's not real. You're not doing a real voice. That's not real. Well, I don't know how to use the thing. I do not care. Do it.
Get off. I'm fucking out crystals. God. Okay, that shit has a timer for some reason.
Now!
That works.
actually did it. And you!
But nobody's killed a dragon for hundreds of years. Not since the grand culling of the worms. And unless I'm mistaken, you did all that for me.
You are mistaken. The dragon was simply in our path, nothing more.
You deny it all you want, but you saved me, and that deserves compensation.
What are these?
Braided mistletoe arrows, straighter than Heimdall and perfectly weighted.
Oh.
It's something.
Thanks?
Oh. Okay. Hold on. Ooh, not that. Have you seen my brother again?
Yeah. You said you lost your talent.
Oh, and that I'm selfish? No. I'm sure. That I value a weapon's look? No. Over its purpose? That I'm pretentious? No. And uptight?
Nice spoon.
Fussy? I know what he thinks, but he can't hurt me any. Ah! Burn that.
I do not have time for this.
No. Wait. I have a better idea.
What?
I just need a tooth from that dragon.
Also, set pieces like that are why people love this series.
Oh, so unclean. Oh, so unclean.
What the fuck?
Oh, the smell. Perfect. That's it. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I'm not touching that. Just hold it out. Now, run that along the string of your son's bow. Just humor me.
Atreus, your bow.
2 passes should do it. Gently, now.
Shock arrows. Shock arrows shoot them shatter crystals. Destroy the set.
Whoa.
Oh, sure. Now you're impressed. I can see you figured it out on your own then. Just, never mind. I wasn't just explaining the beautiful and complex artistry of my craft or anything. No, just anything to help you. No.
Here we go, Atreus. Also, we can switch arrow types. Interesting.
Where'd you learn how to do that, Sigurd?
Well, after Brock and I parted ways, I undertook some study in Vanaheim, truly mind-expanding. Now and then, I need new inspiration to grow creatively. Part of why we split up, my brother and I, he's stuck in his ways, so our work stagnated. Sure, we mastered weapon making, but then what? Change is a part of life. If you can't adapt, learn to thrive, you'll be left in the dust. And that's filthy.
Okay, until next time.
Atreus. Who killed Atreus? Was it Kratos? Was it Sindri? Was it Brock? Was it this dragon over here? What do you mean? I'm not dead. I was in the cave. Shut up, boy. My axe.
Let's get started then.
Hi, Light Knight. By the way, I still loved how Atreus just went in the caves. Fuck. Who the? Why? Okay, so a Steam notification just came up. Motherfucker had a giant ass profile picture. It was like a RuneScape character. What the fuck? I think the rest of the stream is just menus, more or less. Yeah, it's just menus. Me ranting. Stretch. Gosh. Jeez. Alright.
Feels like it wasn't that long ago we were hunting deer. Now we fought dark elves, trolls, and ogres, and a dragon. I feel like we could be anything now.
We win because we are determined, disciplined, not because we feel ourselves superior.
Sure, I know. It's just, it feels good to be strong, you know?
Yes, I know.
Wait, that works.
I just wish I could merge these, but I technically can't because they're two different clips. Because even though they're like recorded the exact same, they're two different fucking clips. Two different files, and you can't do that. Which makes sense, but eh. I think a lot of this is just fighting.
Oh, great. There we go. Want me to shatter it? Oh, I'm gonna like this. Strange though. I don't even completely blow up. At first, I shot it once, but it's going again.
Yeah, I know. Oh god, I knew this game had a hit problem with Atreus, but oh gosh.
Because I remember when this game first came out that there was like reviews and shit saying, yeah, Atreus can be a bit of a... What words did they use? I think one used hint goblin, because he's just like giving out hints. Like it's fucking Halloween. Death, combat, death, death, combat, combat, death.
There we go.
Look, there's a bridge over there. How do we get to it?
What's with that? Runes. Yep, my hair. There we go.
Look, there's a bridge over there. How do we get to it?
See, that didn't kill anyone.
I think I should answer this.
Another.
Hey, look here, another.
This one's called Emu. Mother tried to tell me this one, but I think I was too young. Are giants coming out of his armpits? I think that might be Odin stabbing me.
Sorry, I need some
What's
water.
that?
I don't know, man. Man, that was a misspoke. Speak. What's what? Oh, thank you, Trace. That was actually very helpful. You see any others in around here?
I feel die in the chest.
I know we've been investigating graves with these things, but I didn't actually expect there to be a live person in it. There's some bones in here. Oh, was it supposed to be a married couple or something? I have no idea anymore. That was something. Where is the last one?
Yes.
I think the rest of this is just me digging around trying to find the last rune.
We must be near the top. It's getting colder. We must be near the top.
Actually, no. Leave that out. I think that's the entirety of this. Just me running around trying to find the last rune. I think I eventually find it somewhere. Actually, I think I remember exactly where it is. It's like to the right in this room. Kind of like up here-ish. Remember, right? Okay, I aimed a bit high there, but it was in that general area. Apple.
Not long down. 911. Not long down, though. Look, there's something. We're so close now.
Your quiver.
Strap broke when we fought the dragon. That's alright. I can hold it.
Stop. The broken quiver we saw your drawing. Pain we endure. Faulty weapon rate we do not. So do for now. Good?
Good.
Go.
You know, because later in the game, spoilers, granted, I don't think anybody cares, considering we already played this on the channel, and, like, this is editing, of course there's going to be spoilers. But, like, we cure Baldur of his fucking invincibility ailment with the mistletoe. Like, where did we get mistletoe? I totally forgot about these arrows. Like, oh, that's where we got it. But then I remember Freya taking them. This explains why we still had mistletoe during that last segment.
Steady, boy. Mind your footing. Be ready.
Dude, that's what's called foreshadowing, or at least not really foreshadowing. That doesn't foreshadow anything. That's just like, there's probably a word for it, but I'm not smart enough. This is why I don't do crosswords. That's why you don't do crosswords? Yeah, because I'm just a fucking idiot. Anyways.
That was difficult.
That everything? Okay.
You hear those voices too, right?
Yes, be silent.
You know why we're here. I like to be the planet to loosen your tongue.
That sounds like the same man who came to our house. You said you killed him.
You don't come here this time. Must be important if the sons of Thor deign to grace me with their presence. Tell me, you two still tripping over yourselves to replace Daddy? The tattooed man tracks show he now travels with a child. Where would they go next? Why would I know that?
You're the smartest one alive, aren't you?
Smarter than all the dead ones, too. You help me, I help you. Tell me where they are, and I'll talk to Odin. Your father won't let me go, Baldur, and he won't let you kill me. You have nothing to offer me, so take your questions, take your threats, take these two worthless wankers, and piss off! When no one's looking, we'll be back for your other eye.
Don't you forget, we're everywhere.
You really are, aren't we?
Baldur? As in Baldur's Gate? Pretty sure that's something different still. Funny.
Comedy.
Ah, the very topic of conversations. Yes, I'm not very supposed to be ready to...
Sure, that's something different, but still.
Conversation.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
Ah, the very topic of conversation. A tattooed man traveling with a child.
We took the path, so we're alone.
Oh, we just saw them leave.
Do as I say.
He doesn't know what you are.
No, we'll keep it that way. Who are you?
Me? I'm the greatest ambassador for the gods, the giants, and all the creatures of the Nine Realms. I know every corner of these lands, every language spoken, every war waged, every deal struck. They call me Mimir, smartest man alive, and I have the answer to your every question.
Why does the son of Odin hunt us?
Okay, there are a few gaps in my knowledge. Odin's had me imprisoned here for 109 winters. I'm a clever lad. I can piece it together. Promise. Just give him time.
Nobody there, just like you said.
The boy's mother is dead. She was
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotunheim, realm of the giants.
No!
That could not be what she meant.
Take a look. This is the last known bridge to Jotunheim in all the realms. See that mountain? Looks like a giant's finger sweeping the sky. That's the highest peak in all the realms. Know ya?
Can't we just take that bridge? We have a Bifrost?
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they locked this one up with a secret rune. If it still exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
True.
But today, the winds of fate have kicked up a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, there's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
We're going to Jotunheim, right?
It's your best and only move from a tactical standpoint. It's the one place the man who cannot be killed won't follow you.
What do we do?
Yes!
First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
Odin made sure that no weapon, not even Thor's hammer, could free my body for these bonds. Unfortunately, you don't need my body. The trick is, we need to find someone who can reanimate my head using the old magic.
Oh, magic. There's a witch in the woods. She knows the old ways.
And she'll help. She might do worth a try.
But if she fails, he will be dead.
He tortures me, you know. Every day, brother. Lord himself sees the person, believe me. There is no end to his creativity. Every single day. This isn't living.
Very well.
Oh, I can't watch this.
What? Atreus, you've seen a lot of shit in this fucking adventure. You can't watch this.
Brother, in case he can't resurrect me, there's something you need to know. Boy, the longer you wait to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
There's much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son?
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Good enough.
Now we just have a dead
Yuna,
guys.
we're going to
Scared.
Yuna. We're going to find the long-lost realm of the giants. That's...
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say.
Yeah, that'd be amazed. But also, what the fuck is that? Oh wait, that's just chest.
Ugh.
I'm too much saying a eating communities.
They don't do that.
God, I wish I could turn the graphics up.
Some less graphic in there. Turn the graphics up on.
Remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes, the wood with the blood leaves, south of the lake. I know just where to go. Hope she made it back from Alpine and can bring the mirror back. He seemed nice, before you cut off his head.
God, I wish I could get the 5090 like I'm trying to, so I could turn this up and still be able to stream properly without it crashing or just lagging. It's over here.
Meanwhile, I did get the 5090 because NVIDIA is so shit. The fucking the drivers have crashed my streams multiple times and my recordings as well. Hence why I use what's it called? Because I think it's a different thing I'm using now instead of .mov. Because .mov you can just it can crash and the file's fine, where MP4 does not, will not be fine. It'll be totally corrupted. And whereas I think it's MP4 hybrid is what I'm using, which allows both these markers in the stream, in the actual file, which is very nice, and the ability to have your stream crash and it not just corrupt everything. It was just me ranty. Also,
You see, nice. You forgot.
Also, I totally forgot to crank the graphics after I got the 5090. So, rip that. And I don't think we actually have a game set up that would actually greatly use the 5090 besides just general streaming shit. And editing, because like, usually when I tried to edit and punch it at 16 or even 8 times speed, it would chug the stream a fair bit. So yeah, new PC's doing a good job. But after this, we have Persona 5, which is it's turn-based, and I don't think it's graphically intensive. I think, yeah, I forget. And then there's Ender Magnolia, which is a 2D game, which will be fine. Granted, most 2D games are 3D nowadays, I believe. It's just like perspective and bullshit. Nothing's like actually 2D, and that's not a gripe. That's just like a fact.
I'm saying always I think there's something on this flood.
With me, yeah. I can't believe it was Baldur that came to our house. The Acer, though. Baldur. And you fought him. And won.
Yes.
One of Odin's sons. Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay. You know, it's silly, but I secretly hope we find giants somewhere in that mountain. I guess they really did leave Midgard, except for the serpent. Maybe the last of his kind. Are you the last of your kind, too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
My kind?
I mean, your family. Before Mother. Where you...
Meanwhile, him being a giant.
Mother, father?
No, is not the time for that.
Yes, sir.
Also, I bought Ragnarok, so we'll eventually play that.
Yeah, Ragnarok's the next game after Magnolia, and we can probably crank the graphics a bit on that. I'll have to see. Since when does individual eye blinking work? Was that an update? Because usually when I close one eye, it would close the other one. Maybe that's just how my eye... But now I can do the fucking one eye... I just love the one eye blink thing, where it's just... I don't know if that worked because I closed my eye. It's just like a rolling blink.
Rob! Rob! Rob!
What? I'm on a fucking break. You'll hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave then, boy.
Was that?
No, Fat. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you let him go and Roger my ex good and pretty again. Let's see the damage. Little canker throat with no proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut. Do you eat well enough?
I guess.
Good. Oh, there. Now what the fuck else you want, huh?
I don't know, maybe
He's so wrapped up into the work center he hasn't the sense to sit with some. And if he does remember, good luck getting him to cook his own meat. Just I got all the stomach in the family. Get along with the smarts.
You miss him.
What, that spit mister? What do you know?
I just need
Hey, do you mind? Trying to concentrate here, already on a break from my break. Let's get you squared away then.
we got anything cool?
Mister, what the fuck? I feel like that just means you put your own hand in your mouth. Right, I don't think Sindri would do that, even to his own mouth.
Boy, what is the path back to the witch?
First, we need to find a boat.
She gave you a compass. Like, I know that's for the player, but you technically have it. Use it. Also, my fingers. With the pinky. I love this thing.
We need a boat when we can swim. Jumps off the edge.
Right.
It would stand there with a remember the way back to this here.
That one, behind the big statue of Thor.
The water level drops. Are we going to be able to get back on that?
Need me. Here, to the national. Want to try another story? It should be any worse than the last one.
Very well. Here's a tale about a woodsman. He asked the trees of a forest for a branch to make a handle for his axe. Instead, the trees gave him a young sapling so they could keep their limbs. The woodsman made his axe, and then he returned and chopped down the oldest trees in the forest.
Just because trees are old doesn't mean they're smart.
I'm not allowed to get Kratos drunk off Guinness and fight for Faye.
Right, that was the stream title for that day, I believe. Because, yep, March 17th. It was, thank Patrick's Day. My inability to speak and read sometimes, I swear to God.
There we go. Alright, boy. There goes the other boy.
I know she's
Yo, boy.
I know she's really powerful, but you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems competent in her craft, and we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No.
Oh.
But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay.
That's a compromise, I guess.
Can we keep it? No. Aw. But you can throw it in the lake. Hey.
Witchy, we're home. We've committed vandalism in your basement.
I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving that in just because it's so fucking funny to me.
You see it, Gardner? Turn back, Casey. Guess the guys are welcome here.
Sounds about right. Yeah. Up we go.
There he is. I hope he remembers us.
The tunnel?
I don't know if I ever got this one. This, thingy. Come on. There we go. Marriage.
There's a thing here. Hold on. Where's the...
Oh, no, I did.
The game. And then just listen to the entirety of everything you collected during playthrough. It's just like a little audiobook, instead of having to read. Sometimes you just want to sit back and not read.
How's it going, Charlie? Is there a witch right here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me. Always. He was that.
Bien, as it hope.
Healers, no, it's not.
Read.
How's it going, Charlie? Is there a witch right here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Well, it sounded like in my head anyway. Charlie.
Okay, Charlie it is.
Focus on.
Charlie, why don't you help us, Charlie? Charlie bit my finger. Is that how that meme went? I totally forgot. That shit is old.
Can you read it? Can you read it?
Yes, sir. Death to the Raven, Lord of the Hanged.
And this one? Can you read it?
Sir. Say 30 things upon all who trespass. Another one of those sandals. Want me to read this one?
What does it say?
Falcon, hawk, and turtle dove. Swim aloft in oceans above.
This is
Those runes on the rock.
They don't spell anything. It's gibberish.
R. That is something similar. I mean, everyone, she's okay. That?
There's some.
Yeah, it's probably here to the right.
Here we go!
Here, boy.
XR.
Oh, the rest of the runes are hidden over the hill. That's Wiener. Win!
Back to the sandal.
Yeah, it's right there. Just let me jump. Okay.
Interesting. Time for Kratos' axe throwing simulator.
Sorry.
I forgot they once I didn't even go back to the sandal. Of course we didn't. Oh god.
Father, he is here! It's so good to see you again! I knew you weren't dead.
Hello.
Oh, can you bring the headnuts alive?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait, where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Delicious, boy.
These arrows are dangerous. They're wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore.
Okay.
Now, what's this about a head? Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Take him to the table. Hamlet. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now hold his head into the water and don't let go. I mean it. That's enough.
It works!
Let me see him. Mimir, you there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
We lived down here once, yes, but no longer.
Is that important to tell me?
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
Well, you boy.
What?
Now.
You're welcome.
How did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Rabbi taught you nothing, boy.
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value the privacy. It's not to judge, brother.
When I require your counsel head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. You better to tell us the way.
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
That's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
Interesting.
That's all the roots on it. Move that up, and I'm going to take a quick break to grab just a snack. I still don't know why the fuck the stream deck, like before the stream, it won't work. Like, it can't change the scene. Then I'll do the reset in the Stream Elements software, Stream Deck software. It'll work. It'll start the stream and my recording, but then it won't change the scenes again. And then I'll reset it again in the software, and then it will work again for hours at a time. And I got no fucking idea, man. Anyway, I'm gonna get a snack. I'll be back. I have my snack. I'm gonna eat it. So, give me a few minutes still. Alrighty, let's switch back. Yeah. I think we can definitely get whatever point this is. 13. I'm still tapped into OBS. 16, 3, 2.5 hours. Clip searching. Yeah, we could totally do that in like an hour. I could definitely do that in an hour and a half. Just dicking around for now, it seems. Looking for shit.
Yeah. Hey, I think I see another one of those bowls of sand up there. That I drew the runes into? Not sure how we reach it, though. I see something up there.
Tutorial boy beat. Me just being a doofus on how to actually get up there, I think.
Oh, shoot.
What? That with some help.
Reach what? There's nothing to reach.
Because we physically can't. Go away.
Sand bowls.
Okay, but
It's another one of those sand bowls.
Okay, what's the should we put?
Wow.
Oh, it's
I think
some of them murder crows and swarm enemies. That's right.
So Mimir, hey Mama.
now we get Mimir loading
So Mimir,
screens.
why did Bryce interface?
No. Speak of Baldur. He claims nothing harms him.
Right, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
The boasting of a god. Everyone has a witness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broke.
Same.
And that was foreshadowing. Because later we find out that he's just not allowed to know about the relationship of how, because Freya is Baldur's mother. And he's not allowed to know that. So I think parts of his memory, so the part about how he's invulnerable is probably placed in there by the same thing that makes him not able to speak about how, like, he remembers. It's in there. It's just caution taped off, I guess.
How do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
No, we're going in here.
Yeah, he just showed up and started a fight. He said he wanted to know something. He said, I know what you are.
Oh, well, we'll circle back to that later. What exactly did he want to know?
I was on the floor by then.
He said I already knew what he wanted. Perhaps he mistook me for another.
That's quite interesting.
Here's Tails.
Slurry stream. Break the.
It's hot here.
It's almost like it's a line of fire.
Is that snow?
Ash. It only falls like that for great fires.
The whole realm is a great fire.
Great. Oh, snake. Wow. Wow. It's hot here.
Damn, it's almost like it's a line of fire.
Is that snow?
Ash. It only falls like that for great fires.
The whole realm is a great fire. The source of fire itself, and all the sun and stars, if legend is to be believed.
Should we believe? I mean, we're here, and we're not on fire.
Not yet.
Well, you know, I suppose it's cooled considerably since the dawn of creation, hasn't it? Niflheim isn't exactly ice these days either. It's in the nature of things. Extremes are tempered by time. Fires burn colder, men grow old and grey, heads are chopped off and attached to belts. Such is life.
Okay, Mimir.
Gin number.
Oh, Mimir. It's a good thing we love you, Mimir. My man, Mimir.
Oh, wait, dear.
Oh, you know something? You must like the heat, Brock.
Heat's damned useful in my line of work. It can make space itself more pliable. Take those magic doors you love so much. Around here, they all go right to one another. No problem from old Brock. Go up yonder and wake some up. You'll see. Getting around loose pulls a cinch. As long as you don't end up cooked.
What's this boy?
Another one here.
This one's called Suture. Must be a fire giant.
Aye, the first and original.
Makes a flaming sword.
A weapon of legend.
He fights Thor and Odin. But is it the past or the future?
That may be a matter of perspective.
Fuck you. Arena 1, okay. Interesting. No, I didn't mean to bother you for anything.
That may be a matter of perspective.
Fuck you. Just. Did I leave this shit? Nah, it's just. There's no story here. It's just us fucking about. There's no story until like the last one, where we fight the Valkyrie. Is it? Is it?
So who are those two?
Is that a challenge? Yes. Is it?
So who are those two men with Balder? Is it really the sons of Thor?
Aye, might be a Modi. You big up twits you won't like me finding the halls of Asgard. They'll do anything they'll push them up to. They are fools. Well, dangerous fools to be sure. When they work together, they're formidable. But too often it's a petty competition. Terribly strong, even as children. I remember the time Hingir the Brawler fell upon Thor. But I'm dead.
Aww.
It's like... Yeah. Alright, we... What was I saying? Right, I was complaining. Because the first trial was mechanics. It was gear mechanics. Can you defeat these mechanics?
So what do you think, Amir? What does Balder want with us?
Well, let's look at what we know. Balder is Odin's finest tracker, bar none. If he wants here, you have to consider the possibility that Odin wants here. And as for what Odin wants, on this I have some expertise.
What did we have that Odin doesn't? He's like the king of gods.
This here, aye. His reach is not unlimited, and where he cannot reach, he is preoccupied with going. He certainly tortured me enough about it over the years.
Yeah, the first guy, the first fight, which was just enemies. No special bullshit.
That got me complaining out.
So what do you think, Amir? What does Balder want?
Going. He certainly tortured me enough about it over the years.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, the first guy... was just pure mechanics. Can you defeat these enemies with your abilities and knowledge of shit? And then it's asking you to juggle the health bars. It's not skill, that's annoyance. Anyways, plot progression, I guess. You're here.
Good. I put my lips to the horn.
Big ass horn.
How can he blow a horn this big? No lungs.
Why is he doing that?
William had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors that fat jobber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. No, well, anyway. I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him? No. Our only concern is your name. Alright, wish me luck. You envy. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you? Oh, that's right. Morgeno huntungun. Eko no tunno vunora. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Daphne Unfogwar. Curious. What is it? Make it out of it. Very concerned.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're heading in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one of the people we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants in their infinite wisdom saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
Okay.
You looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, you thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I haven't seen new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel? Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, fine.
Why is it one direction? What? Like, why can you only stand in one particular spot and operate the thing when... fuck it. Complaining about something that doesn't matter. What button am I pressing? The wrong one.
Man, it's a name. Hey, whoa, the name made it light up.
It's the name of one of the Valkyries. That's quite curious. Sailor, quite curious.
Gonna leave that in. Valkyries, foreshadowing. Us getting our ass beat, that's what's foreshadowing.
No, so no. I know you have to fill it out. Oh, but taking was. So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go explore for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
NPC dialogue.
Yeah.
I have a favor to ask. Just a small favor, really.
Quote unquote small.
Do you remember the dagger you gave me?
The dagger stabbed into the Reaver's back? His own son killed him? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that.
haven't forgotten that one.
Well, I traced it to a group of Reavers that operate out of the Northree stronghold. I'd wager that's where they took their haul from Fafnir's storeroom, along with that whetstone that I could use to help you.
Questionable.
Another treasure hunt. Pointless.
Well, not if Cinder really can make us better equipment with that whetstone. Plus, the Reaver's son, he murdered his father.
Yeah, we should not talk about that, boy.
Told you not to talk about that. That is not something we talk about. There's a further point of the joke there, but I don't know how to string it along. It goes like the thing. You know, the thing. It goes from there, I don't know. I'm too tired. My brain is too flat. I mean, but yet a simple hermit. You live with people. Yet a simple hermit.
Okay.
Sail to sail. What is this place?
Can it be? The Eight Thrones.
Stop being quiet. Do you know this place or not?
Mimir, the smartest man alive. I know many things.
Well, whatever this place is, it looks important.
Do. There's little of value here.
Oh no.
I suppose this will be something for later.
Something for later. Oh, let's play the clip of us getting our ass beat by the Queen Valkyrie.
Eventually, we got more word what we want. That'd be nice. That's here.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic after all.
I'm gonna shove it up my ass for safekeeping.
Leave that in just for the comedy. I was shoving something up your ass comedy. But you see, he hates dirty things, so you're just being a dick. Yeah, and
Okay. What?
Which way to the chisel?
Keep going towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
No, I don't think I will.
no, not at all.
Ah, Fafnir. I always wondered what became of him.
Wait, Fafnir? Like, Fafnir's storeroom Fafnir?
The very one.
But Sindri said he was a dwarf.
He was. And now he's a dragon.
Makes sense.
Funny how life works, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Perhaps we should keep an eye out for binding shrines and free the poor bastard. Aye, lads?
Aye, let's do it. Aye, let's do it. And get an aneurysm trying. Pretty sure that's what happened here, because fucking hell, man. Yep, purple enemies. Oh yeah, and the Traveler. There's a Traveler giving us trouble here as well.
How did your friend become a dragon, Mimir?
Oh, he's no friend of mine. This little scrote was a constant source of annoyance amongst Aesir and Vanir alike.
Why free him?
Trust the recently liberated brother. No one deserves to be held captive like this. Even a greedy little dwarf come dragon.
You've never answered the boy's question, Ed. How did this dwarf become a dragon?
I don't know for certain, though I'd wager his penchant for stealing magical artifacts had something to do with it. Must have stolen a trinket from the wrong Vanir goddess.
Damn.
I'll do the 3 things.
It's the part where we just die and die and die to the same fucking shit over and over again. These travelers are fuck-ass enemies.
That's just not. I'm free. I'm free. I don't remember you.
I have legs. Here.
Or just me repeatedly dying. Thankfully, we were able to kite them around, so that's good.
Yes, sir.
Let me go, you wee little bugger. Well, the dragon hasn't done much for his personality.
Okay. Right here. No, guys. What is it? I thought that was the music in the game, but no, that's just a loud ass car outside. That was dope. Strength lights.
You never did.
Strength
Mimir.
light too.
You never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir have proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore. It's a rather senseless waste of precious life.
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our focus is the road.
Completely understand. I'll finish later, lad.
At least Kratos not having to tell stories anymore.
See you down there. Mimir, you're in the middle of a story. What were you saying about the long war?
Well, I can just tell you the story later.
That must move or something. Where I feel like shit in it.
Lemire, you're in the middle of a story before. What were you saying? Long war?
Okay.
Enough was enough.
Long war?
And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. Took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Surely she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
That was like the perfect time to get out of the boat there, it seemed. You being stupid. More lava giants, lava giant, more lava giants. Well, skip the lava giant. Or lava ancient.
That's why you're a hammer tinker. We're up here.
Oh there, hey look. Oh there. Got another favor to ask you two.
What do you want?
What to us?
I got another lead on my old pal Anvari. Meet me at the Lawn Soother Mines. There's some fancy-dancy loot in it for you.
Another lead? But we already found it. Well, found his hand anyways.
I'll explain it to mines. These ones is just south of the river pass. Now you two want something, or you just gonna stand there all gag scrapping slackjaw? What'll it be? Pull the ring off Anvari's hand at the Velander Mines. Fella was always tampering with souls and dark rituals and matters of the night, see?
Menus. I have no idea why we're here.
Could you take a look at this?
What you got yourself?
Say take a look at this. Hey, Brock. Could you take a look at this?
What you got for old Brock?
What?
See, you boys ran afoul of some travelers. Or them travelers ran afoul of you, more like.
Who are they? What do they want?
You know. Oh, you're asking a lot of questions.
He also teleports inside.
Okay, what's good?
Cream cheese. Actually, have I ever had, like, literally ever had cream cheese? I do not remember ever having cream cheese. We normally keep bagels in the house, and what else do you use cream cheese for besides? You use cream cheese in cheesecake? I think you do. I think that's the only time I've had cream cheese. Granted, that's cheesecake, which is different. Anyways.
This.
You did nothing.
Fuck you, this is a hootenanny. A what?
Away from the middle, you bitch. I can't believe Odin and Frey were ever married.
Love and hate are more closely intertwined than you might imagine. For instance, Odin hates the giants and they him. But Thor's own mother was the giantess Fjordun, one of Odin's great loves.
So Thor's half god and half giant? Weird.
Once Fjordun was gone, lonely ages passed for Odin. And his war with the Vanir rage, I could see what he really wanted in his bluster. What? I'll tell this one later.
Remember you tried to do this? This is where the Tower to Yonar's from.
Yeah, I know that.
Feels strange somehow.
No doubt some arcane magics were involved. I would be not at all surprised to learn you were sensitive to that.
Yeah, that's like a problem with Odin board games. Or like, just,
So you were saying Odin was lonely? That's why he was always at war?
Nothing quite so simple, but I hoped that love might temper him and give us a chance for peace. And after no small amount of
Excuse
convincing,
me.
they agreed. For a while there, he really turned on the charm. He seemed happy. He seemed interested in making her happy. So what? I'll tell this one later.
the decision with this game is it gave me a bunch of areas I can now explore, but they all seem to be soft locked out of me. Soft locked out to me because the enemies one shot me. Yeah, it's all just new areas I just explored. Like, shouldn't I just be? More to be able to come back to a newly unlocked.
So what was it like when Odin and Freyr got married?
He planted us so many wishes I could scarcely recall them all. He failed and actually believed all at once better than I could have planned. But Odin's true face showed itself again in the end. He won Freya's trust, and she taught him some of Vanir magic. Another choice he would look to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counsel and his best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
Keep accidentally hitting V, which is which of course is Control V, which is copy. No, Control V is paste. Control C is copy. Good thing I don't have anything to paste.
I'll continue to do.
I don't think there's anything to talk about as we... Yeah, this is just combat. So, does that mean I can throw it at,
That's it. It's like... Boy, up. Yeah, here's the hole.
do anything here, really, because we don't have the, things. Back to the boat. Combat. There's just some yeah, it's the language cipher thingy.
Wait.
And another lore tablet, I'm calling them.
Boy, another one.
This one is Thrym, a frost giant king.
Correct. A cunning one as well.
Is that Mjolnir? Did he steal Thor's hammer?
Aye, for a time.
A lot of these seem to end with Thor killing them.
Imagine that.
That guy has a habit for the crown. Crack down. That's it. That's it. I never just say it was someone that. Or I'm behind the right?
Oh, well. The Valkyries enough to do this.
I wonder. Perhaps the Queen.
Okay, obviously the marriage that would have been the last. But how did Fran depart in the woods?
Oh, that was a singular piece of cruelty, even for Odin. As if the marriage wasn't punishment enough. Freya was better to him than he deserved. She stuck it right through all manner of indignity, all in the name of maintaining peace and safety for her people. But Odin's madness, his tyranny, his corruption of her magics, it became more than she could stomach, and at one last she broke it off. Odin's wrath was fierce, and his curses upon her were more than she dared to fear.
But your magic was so much stronger than this.
After so much time together, he knew her vulnerabilities, and exploited them to craft curses she could never break.
Oh, like not being able to leave Midgard.
But still, he robbed her of her warrior spirit. Freya cannot fight, even to defend herself. No living thing may she harm by blade nor spell. The world is belligerent. What choice does she have but isolation?
Poor Freya. I guess if I was her, I'd spin your face too.
If I lied, so would I.
Can't blame her for that one.
Canyon. Oh, this seems like the area the local was going to. There we go.
Come in.
What did you say?
I said it, I said he's no. Well, looky who decided to show.
Oh, shut up.
Talk to this here Reed.
What? I can't hear thoughts from mines, Rock. It's talking to me. It's a Lori.
Knew it.
He says he went to the Vendor mines to observe his mistake, but then the soldier attacked. So as he was being ripped apart, he cast a spell that removed his soul and put it in this ring. And then he...
What about all this stuff?
Huh?
Andari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and ornatory tools, and one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
You're upsetting him.
Your point? You fellas take Andvari with you and go have a look-see. If you can find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you. Hey now, don't go forgetting your entry stone.
I just love Rados's just defeated walk. Just like, God damn it, fine. Video games
In scripted sequences like that need to have, like, splits. Like, in an alternative time, like Kratos, that had that in his face because he didn't grab it. It's like the rare comedy bit.
Right, I think I was talking about that earlier, like with the credit bloopers. That's what I was talking about. I know I mentioned, but I wasn't even listening to myself. But I feel like that needs, like, it was the Toy Story thing. It's the Pixar credits gag because it's a scripted event. There's no bloopers, but having bloopers in the credits is just funny like that, you know?
Andvari isn't happy about us taking the fans anymore. Andvari isn't happy about us taking the stuff.
Well, Andari's... Yeah, I do not care either. He's effectively dead.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
I'm pretty sure... Oh, wait. Okay, John, he's a fucking ass.
What? Telling him that? He's my dad, and do you see him? No, I don't have eyes. I'm a ring. Skeleton.
Andvari says this dwarf was part of his crew, and he died because of his mistakes.
What are you doing, Bart?
He sounds sad.
No less grief is a little boy's boy.
Well, that's been brought down to earth. No.
Helps no boy's boy.
Boy.
Bye.
What? That's not it.
Not to go down there.
Stop listening to the ring boy. Cannot be trusted.
Damn it. Come here. Easy again.
The worst enemy. Mainly because of the blind logo. Usually also get combos. Why do I have to get to fight the Legos? There we go. Well, you want to come down. There's a health stone and some loot here. I should grab those. Not it. The inventory. Yes, it's a door. Okay.
It's so long trying to figure out how to get there when I just need to move. Like, I tried moving to the side there. It wouldn't let me.
No.
I guess I was too low when I tried, but can't hear me flap my lips like a raspberry. I await the day I can just have a microphone that's not. So when I have a fucking shotgun microphone, so I don't have to worry about the fan running or just the background noise of the room and bullshit like that, because I like doing the funny voices, but yeah, you actually could hear that. Like, sometimes when I do a funny voice, it doesn't catch it, or I'm just too loud, or ugh.
Silence that ringwood. Yeah, near that's the house. Silence that ring boy.
I don't know how.
Silence that ring. It's not like a robot or it's like a sentient person in a ring, dude. Like,
A mirror yelling about shit.
No, that's gonna
He was a Soli.
and the traveler. Guard up.
well, we will deal with this another time. Probably next week.
Leave that in for posterity. Is posterity the right word there? Probably not. 16 hours out of 42. Why do I do this to myself? Well, you have nothing better to do with your time, and when you just sit around watching YouTube, you kind of feel like a piece of shit, so there's that. You know? Why do I psychoanalyze myself on stream? Because you have issues. Anyways. Do not ask questions. There are no good answers. Confused.
A dead soul here.
No, I'm not
What's the soul
confused.
you're even doing here? What do you mean it's your fault?
Boy, ignore him.
It's sort of tough for me to ignore.
That's fine. We were explicitly worried about this thing. It's not even a lie. That's why I wasn't fighting us. Yeah. Okay, that's okay. That. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, going that. So, there you go. There you go. Across. Up. Stop.
Our smell burgers trigger a bunch
Your traps.
Thanks for the warning. I choose to ignore it.
I see no traps.
See, that was actually
Seems so
ignored.
sure about it.
Maybe he's trying to prevent us from finding things like a dick.
Actually, I'll leave
He
that
says
in.
Get.
He says this chest will trigger a bunch of traps.
Thanks for the warning. I choose to ignore it.
I see no traps.
See, that was actually
Seems so
ignored.
sure about it.
Was there a chest we found, which was one of these chests, later, that had a bunch of traps in the... I feel like that he's just
Maybe he's trying to
confused.
prevent us from finding things like a dick. So he gets for being in the ring. Died. As he was meant to. We get back down this way. Well, let's just go this way.
Merge it there. There we go.
Running around at the speed of Kratos. Here, bird. Where are you?
Prepare yourself.
That's not the forwards button.
Oh, yeah. Wait, go. Shit, at any other time, but not now. Point, you're cross. Didn't count. Didn't.
The boy can't hit the crow. Well, raven, whatever you want to call it. The bird.
Mario says his workshop is up there. I know. Don't trust the talking brain. Oh, I know. Don't trust the talking brain.
Small map.
Well, that's neat.
Yo. Boy.
Father, please, just listen. Ivar's crew did something bad here. He's glad he destroyed his lab, and he's sorry he kept trying to trick us. His hammer is just to this date.
What? Okay, that was totally a firework. Who the hell is setting off fireworks in March? Late March. I know it's a firework for sure, because I heard the sparkler effect.
I'm leaving that in just because I want to rant about the motherfucker in the neighborhood just who sets off fireworks randomly.
Holy goddamn. Swear to God.
What? I'm Alpha City. This is a fine hammer.
Ivar says thank you.
We are not forced. I mean, I do know somebody who just found out the gender.
Ivar says thank you.
We are.
I don't think they'd be the people to do a gender reveal.
We will talk to the blue one.
Ah! We will talk to the blue one. This guy. I gotta leave that in. That's the equivalent of my peak comedy.
Jesus. But so gender reveal, why wasn't it just like the one big boom? Like, why is there multiple days of fireworks?
He is a
You
dwarf.
two find that hammer, or you too busy looting every kid?
Holy gravy. Here, the alchemist hammer. His spirit is a nuisance.
Yeah, Andrei always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your friend?
A trapped soul's what I need to give your rewards next round. You don't want it?
Father, we can't do that. Here, you hold on to it. He's really useful, I promise.
Fine, so long as he proves his worth.
Ari soul. What does that even say? I'm curious. Health burst on any successful runic attack kill. Interesting.
So, very high protection chance
You're
to
really
grant
softy, huh? Well, you'll grow out of it.
Interesting. I'm sure we can deal with Malachite. Pretty sure we can find a trap soul somewhere else. Also, who would want to be away for their lives unless they could somehow escape? Hey, we have to say, like,
Let's do it.
Let's do it. And then partied all night long.
What's from there? Ed, you are full of stories. When will you tell one that entertains?
I beg your pardon?
He does insult you.
Yeah, I know that. That's a good cook of you. Quicker, will not listen. I'll tell you the story of Unya, of Gola, the real story.
There was a huge battle, right? He's showing out him in the middle, fighting off Aesir.
A pretty story, but no. Hrungnir, you see, was born with neither head nor heart, so the giants had to complete him with stone. He was strong, to be sure, but also a perfect simpleton. Odin met him wandering in Midgard one day, found him so amusing, so harmless, so gullible, that he invites him back to his palace in Asgard. Then he gives Hrungnir his fill of mead, and goads him into all manner of boasts and antics, all for the amusement of the court. I was there. I saw the Aesir laugh as Hrungnir leapt upon his shield and swore he'd kill us all and take our women folk back to Jotunheim. Then Thor shows up. Does he laugh? Oh no. Thor takes one look at the drunken stone buffoon, and brings down Mjolnir on his head so hard that he's got chunks of Hrungnir in his own skull to this day. Or I can just tell you the story later. Enjoy your lecture. Anyway,
Come here. Can you finish that story started?
I can indeed. Where were we? Oh, Hrungnir's stone head is smashed to pieces by Thor's hammer. Thor is so startled by the peaceful rock, he doesn't notice Hrungnir's body topple right onto him with a sickening crunch. And again, the roars of laughter echo through the palace halls.
That's an awful story, Mimir. Nothing like the ones Mother told me.
Let that be a lesson, my son. Truth is seldom so pretty as myth and legend.
We don't have to run this out if we don't want to. Thanks. Let's see what we got here.
Row, row, don't row your boat gently over the river. River, 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 river. You see, this is why I don't write music.
Oh, wait, I think it. Yep.
How's that?
You are more focused.
Come here.
Of the hunt. Her father was the Yahtzee, who could take the shape of any wild creature, and taught Skadi how to hunt them all. From the roots of cactus, she fashioned second feet, allowing her to glide upon the snow so no animal could evade her. She became a huntress beyond compare, even to any god. Odin himself wanted her for his bride, believing she would bear him strong sons. But she spurned his affections, and for that insult, Odin vowed revenge. It was put forth that the Aesir were plagued by an eagle who would steal the precious golden apples of Evelyn. Well, I can just tell you the story later.
I think a lot of this is just us dicking around. I don't know what I'm doing.
You were in the middle of the story before.
Was I? Oh yes! Seeking revenge on Skadi the Huntress, Odin spread rumors that Aesir were plagued by an eagle. I'll just tell you the story later.
Keep that off. No, we don't really.
Put him down, look out.
Wolver! Wolver!
We're a dangerous beast. We'll take him down together.
Oh.
Tell you.
There was another ship up under the water.
Not even more. Did I tell you that?
Will you show?
That's my problem.
You're in the middle of a story before.
Was I? Oh yes! Seeking revenge on Skadi the Huntress, Odin spread rumours that Aesir were played by an eagle. Even the finest archer among the gods could bring it down. Odin knew that Skadi could not resist the temptation to prove herself superior, and so she joined the hunt. Skadi tracked the eagle as it flew, where she alone could glide, and loosed an arrow from her unerring bow. When she collected her quarry, she found nobody at all, but her own father, poor Theotzi, slain by his own daughter. She was overcome with grief and shame, but there is nothing nature so reviles as a child who kills their parent. Skadi succumbed to her fate as winter's blanket fell, holding her father as the mountain held her in an embrace to last eternity.
Well, that was sad.
Aye, there aren't many happy endings for the giants, I'm afraid.
Well, let's stop this one. We have another sad story. That's what it is. Okay.
So it's seal. What's there with your
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic after all.
I totally forgot that was your plan. Okay, thanks. Back to work. We didn't have to know.
And we'll pick this up later.
Oh, hi.
Friend.
Are you okay?
No, son. My goods are underwater. My men are drowned, and yet their bodies continue to walk the beaches. Hellwalkers. They plagued these lands. I was their captain. They died because of me. But these abominations sully their memories. I will find a way to free them from their tortured state. In this, I am determined. The thunderstorm scattered all three of my ships across the lake. I know not what I did to Hammer Thor. Or his judgment was swift and brutal.
Aye. Alright, let's go.
I discovered opportunities for hunting and trade in these lands. I gave up my search for Jotunheim long ago. Leave that for the younger, more hopeful men.
I come from up there.
Yeah, that's just random NPC dialogue.
What is that story?
Your boy.
Yes. We should help him.
Really?
You are surprised, yeah. I'm sorry. And they like you. Sad.
Hell, what's that?
Hell.
Hell, what's that story?
Your boy.
Yes. We should help him.
Really?
You are surprised.
Well, yeah. I don't think you care about helping Spirit.
Fighting more Hellwalkers is a good experience for you.
Oh.
That's...
What's he? Movie. Can you start that story again from before?
If I recall, we had begun to discuss the origin of India, the first giant. In the beginning, there was a moon off, the great void. There were no realms yet, only primordial forces. There was fire, and there was ice. And there in the void they met and produced
Water?
more than water. The mystic lifeblood of something entirely new. From this water, Ymir took form and became a being of pure creation and chaos, mother and father to all that came after.
Even the Aesir?
Aye, every god, man, and beast came first from Ymir's flesh. Though it was the Aesir who thought themselves so superior that they should hold dominion over the rest of creation. It was Odin who took arms against his creator and spilled Ymir's lifeblood with his spear. And we'll pick this up later.
Well, that's interesting at the very least.
So I'm getting it before anything else happens.
How's that story?
Odin's spear had spilled the lifeblood of Ymir, the first giant. A necessary evil, he would say, to bring order to the realms. Ymir's torn flesh, Odin would fashion the realm of Midgard for his own. And we'll pick this up later.
So we went this way.
So we went to the crystalline cave. Yeah.
Is a weirdo Savile. I believe our story was in need of a conclusion. Odin had slain Ymir and used the primeval giant's flesh to shape the realm of the god. Called himself All-Father as if he was the creator and not the creator's destroyer. A small, covetous tyrant.
Amir?
Huh? Oh, sorry, boy. I think it best we just end it there, actually.
Man's heated.
Man's heated. Upset. Bastard.
Can we dock here?
No, I shouldn't. Like we need another key. Okay. Same type of door as the other place we saw. Nothing else to do here, unfortunately, unless we want to flip back to the center, which we don't.
I'm rewinding. That has an E, as in the activate button. I was being a fucking idiot.
I enjoy that stuff.
What are the mirror stories?
Is there a story for the giant with the flaming sword?
Stuart the Brave? Of course. We've spoken so much of frost giants. It's about time we instead met the most fiery giant of all. Back when Ymir first emerged from Ginnungagap, it was Stuart who called him next. And we'll pick this up later.
Look over now. Hey, Mr. Schmidt. That's an interesting gate. I wonder who built it.
God knows we're not getting up in there yet.
Now, at the air of the first swing keeps him. Yeah. Right, yeah. Right then, where were we? Oh yes, we were speaking of Stuart the Brave, the fire giant. He came from Muspelheim, the fire realm, bringing heat to the young cosmos, conjuring the sun from his primordial flame. So let's come back to that flaming sword, shall we?
Okay.
Stuart the Brave forged his sword of flame for one purpose alone, to burn down Asgard when Ragnarok comes at last. His destiny is to fall at the hands of Thor and Odin, but in so doing, strike the blow that leaves their realm in ash and ruin. From that action, the world can be born anew. What a decision maker.
All those guys part of this crew?
Probably.
That's a tough crew.
And always responsibility.
That's a lot of responsibility.
Does it frighten you? Responsibility.
Oh, no. I don't think so. I mean, I think it used to, but not as much anymore.
Why is that?
Well, being out here, with you, makes me feel more grown up.
Awesome.
I see something down there.
You know, it's not enough to be spoken. All right, let's say we finish that story. Stuart the Brave and his sword of flame, hated to burn down Asgard come Ragnarok. Until then, alone he waits in Muspelheim. Never sleep.
Can I zoom in a bit more, please? No.
Emily's angry. Who knows he lives? Look at this dude. All because he chooses to serve a grand cycle so much thicker than himself.
You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Seriously.
How does one captain lead so many men?
He had their loyalty, so they followed.
And then they all died. He must have been a bad leader.
Why do you think that?
Well, he led all these men to their deaths.
True, but these men chose to follow. Even good leaders make poor choices. The best take responsibility for them. Remember this.
Also very true. Yes.
Were you ever a leader?
Many years ago, yes. I led men in battle.
Were you a good leader?
It is complicated.
Did you
No
ever-
more questions, boy. Focus on the task at hand.
Yes, sir.
Rise.
Ready to go, boy.
Sorry, Jay!
was the last ship. I hope the captain will be satisfied now.
Unlikely. He was determined to put these men to rest himself.
But he would have never been able to.
That does not matter to him. Our victory will only remind him of his failure.
Then, why do we do this? What's that down there?
Have you thought of an answer, boy? No.
I mean,
Keep thinking.
I know we were almost done with that story.
Oh yes, Stuart the Brave, who accepts his fate to perish in Ragnarok. To truly embrace your purpose and the patience of sacrifice it demands is to ensure your day will come.
You think we'll be there when that day comes?
I've seen enough of war between the gods. You, little brother, who can say?
where am I going? Is this fucking marker? Oi, dead man. The dead. The dead.
My men are...
That's right. We killed... we laid them all to rest.
I see. So even in death, I am a failure. But in life you were honorable, strong-willed, and you inspired loyalty. These are good qualities, aren't they, boy?
Yeah. I couldn't believe how many men followed you here.
Hey, thank you for your kind words. May your journey have a more pleasant end than mine.
Well, you're right. You didn't seem very satisfied. I guess you never really get over losing ones you care about.
Never.
Yep.
What's hiding behind there?
No earthly key. Only physical I wouldn't.
Right, now help me not stop. What's hiding behind there?
No earthly key nor physical force can get past the magic of that lock. Don't even look at it.
We'll need something to get through this one.
What else is down here, if anything?
It's magically locked.
No, we're just down there. Let's go. Think of
Oh no, you didn't listen too early. You who walks among the living, my beloved Golvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Golvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Golvig's sheer magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy, I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while. Boy, we are leaving. They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child. Gulvig will reward you.
Yeah, let's go get some bones. We were going to do the main quest. Yeah, but there's a side quest. You know how this questing thing works. That's what I for now.
These bones pulse with magic.
It must be Goldie. Can we just hold on to it? Maybe we'll find the rest of them.
This spirit lies to you, boy.
How would you know?
I have known many spirits. They are all liars.
This one is different. I know it.
You know very little.
Well, we're going to go find them and see what happens anyways, so...
We're gonna go find them anyways, because fuck you, Kratos.
I see something down there.
He's behind me, isn't he?
Govig's bones.
What will you say to her?
To Govig?
Your mother. What have you left unsaid?
I guess... I just want to know if she's okay.
She is dead, boy.
I know that. You don't understand.
Neither do you.
Also, there is an afterlife in this.
Also reminds me.
Mythology.
Wolver behind you, brother!
So you know. What would you say, man? Nothing?
There is nothing left to say.
What about everything we've done so far? That man coming to the house, talking to the world serpent. We've done so many amazing things. I just want to tell her about it. Don't you?
What else would you say to her?
I tell her that we're both okay. Not to worry about us.
Atreus, I miss her too. You know this.
I thought I knew very little.
Bone Alpha. The final bone.
Yeah.
We might as well return them to the spirit. Maybe he will keep his word.
I know she's not coming back, okay? I know. I just... Never mind. I just don't return it, please.
This reminds me of a book I read, like a ways back. I don't remember when. That was good. I forget what it's called. I was trying to say.
We have collected the rest of your woman's corpse spirit. Show us this magic you have promised.
My sweet Ulvik, whole again. Rise, dear Ulvik. Awaken, oh powerful Ulvik!
She says you had a request. No. And reunite us? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. You were right. Alright, say it. I told you so.
I told you so.
More naive, foolish boy.
This is true as well. Do not take your disappointment out on me, boy. Take it as a lesson.
Yes, sir.
Or choice.
Oh, fuck. What we even...
Is it past this gate?
I think you got him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Trace. I thought it was another
Father?
dark elf.
Maybe we should look for those bones.
Wow.
Snobs are the little shoe in.
Like... Oh, that's Trace. I thought it was another
Father?
dark elf.
Maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We can talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
Look
while
at you,
we...
wish boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
We already distracted by it. We just completed it. I hate it.
Not so much. Not so much.
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Thor. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thor hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge onto his son, a young Greenfield, and the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, the quarrel there spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason struck his son. Greenfield ran off into the night, feeling shame and regret. Thamur chased after his son, but in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person who didn't want to meet alone that night. Jack the father. Thor.
Oh.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
What killed him?
What we be wearing?
When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the vanir god Dior. Oh, always take credit for planning that one. Truth is, the sweaty ball bag just got lucky.
Enemies.
Twitch chat. That's what you were wearing. Thank you for the raid, Tracky. Welcome to the editing stream. We're not quite halfway through the major cutting up of God of War Gluten hog. But calzone in the shape of a hog. That's immediately what came to mind when you said that. I bet you do. Yeah, we have 42 hours of fucking footage to go through. We're at 17 hours. And then I gotta do all the color change and the speed and bleh. Ugh. What am I supposed to do with all these people?
Chisel.
Huh, that's red.
We see.
No, bleh. Give them pats and tell them they smell funny. Well, you have fun with work.
Chisel. The typical one, yes. A very, very giant chisel. Magically sealed, I'm afraid.
It's at a 7.
Each chatter has their own unique smell. This one smells like dogfish. What does that even mean?
Thanks. His idea.
Big trick, lad. Immediately takes credit and gives it back.
Oh,
What happened to the survivors?
oh. Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
That makes sense, I guess.
We'll need something to get through this one.
That makes me feel like this is where we get the ability to open those doors and see what's beyond them. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Now,
See? There he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
Possum's up ahead. Just give the word.
Fire. Good, you hit.
Fighting ice. Engineer. Oh, there's Mimir talking about something.
We're fighting. Back in Njord, we offer back the seas bounty.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord calmed the winds and seas for the fishermen. For that, they loved and worshipped him here.
Interesting.
Lore. That's what that is.
Well, here's the base for the crystal we saw, but how do we get it down? That's Andy.
Talking, just giving hints.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's a huge beach. What the hell is down there?
Down there.
I have an idea. Stop, don't look at the camera. Yeah.
Or me. Taking that one for a potential thumbnail as well. Stop.
Don't look at the camera. I have a plan. You do? Do not act so surprised.
Oh, no offense, brother. I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
Then Thor is a fool.
This should be entertaining.
Boy.
Right.
And more fighting.
That's not good. Okay.
So right about there is when I realized shit when when I accidentally got changed. So I didn't lose too much of that. That was just like not even a minute. How long has the game not been capturing?
I went to Minecraft. Shit. This technical issue has been brought to you by my stupid brain. Please, eat shit. Please forgive me.
How the hell did that even happen? Because to go to Minecraft, the control shift right needed to be pressed, and as in right as in the arrow keys. I don't know how the fuck that even happened. Alright, well, damn it.
Oh gosh, I'm laughably pissed at myself because I switched. How did I switch to the wrong scene? Because Minecraft is a center press on the dial, not a left turn. Then generic gameplay is left turn. Oops.
Well, that was something that fight. Here, catch.
Well, that was a waste of a perfectly good
Oh,
hour.
you must see. There is no way to hide.
Oh, that. It's a little trick my people can pull. A special way of not being seen.
You can be invisible?
More like I can step into the realm between realms, and your mind doesn't understand what it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft.
It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
He probably wants to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell you off.
Brock was asking about me?
Was there meat on his breath?
Oh, jeez.
You let him touch this again. Come on, then.
So that's how Brock was in the temple right after the water drop. He stepped between rows.
Okay, now shush. I need complete silence for this. There you go. What speaks to you?
Speaks to me, this child. Atreus, he speaks to me sometimes. I have the severed head. Meanwhile, Sindri vomiting. Alright, well, that's done.
So, it's kind of yours.
I'm guessing.
Knowing you, it doesn't involve standing around here.
Correct.
But how do we move forward?
Like this. Oh, that's cheeky. There we go.
Careful! My shot's right here!
It's not throwing at him. You're allowed me to throw it at him, just have to miss. Come on. I'm tapped.
We getting into that building?
Yes.
You think there's something inside that'll help us break the ice and get to the chisel tip?
No.
I'll keep thinking.
There's a giant hammer in the distance. What do you think is going to happen?
Seriously, how did he not get this? And this is just me being stupid with the puzzle. Let's do it this time. This
Come here.
does.
You knew this place before?
I came here on a diplomatic mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Valheim. Oh, that's it. So many lives lost. Well, I didn't know it was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
What do the giants have to do with the war between the gods?
Nothing at all, lad. That's the tragedy of it. They took no side in that madness. But Odin's paranoia is surpassed only by Thor's lust for blood.
Now we clock more. And pass along to me. Yeah, Ready, I'll go. Yes.
Here we go.
Well, a stealthy planet is not.
Now we must free the other strap.
We do?
Carla. Okay, there's.
Why are we going up when what we need is all the way down there?
Think.
Well, the chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so melting it won't work.
Correct.
And there weren't any shattered
I mean, you could melt it. Honestly. Like, let's be real.
crystals nearby for me to shoot, so that's not an option.
Correct.
That
You're
just
also-
leaves smashing the ice. We need something ridiculously heavy to... Oh, I get it now.
Good.
Took him a minute. Correct! I don't know how it took him so long, but it did.
How are we going to turn the hammer so it lands near the chisel tip?
Not possible. We cut it free, write it down, and figure out what comes next after.
See, the plan involves a whole bunch of weapons.
You are welcome to suggest a different one.
I mean, so what else are we going to do? Also, I feel like Kratos could just stomp through the ice, but... Also, you can really melt through a bunch of ice, it's just going to take a while.
Yeah.
What now?
Explore.
I know. What now?
Hold tight.
We go on Mr. Bones' wild ride.
This plan seems ill-advised.
Righthead.
Only got a little ways.
We'll make it work. We'll go to the top, hit it, and everything will be fine.
Alright, we're gonna do a... Nope, that's not... Where'd it go? Where's save? File save. Well, save project. It's not a file. Yeah. Do the ending screen. See? 3.5 hours later, it still works. When at stream start, it won't. No idea. Anyway, close DaVinci. Close that. I don't need that open. Is there anybody I'm following that's live? Anybody might recommend it that's not like, They actually have people here, so they want to, like, send them somewhere. Are you still live? That's the wrong tab. Yeah, we still got 44 people here. Let's do /raid. Oh, am I not logged into chat through here? Let me get to my own Twitch chat. That's not even a slash. There we go. Alright, everybody, have fun over this person. I found them from somebody else on, like, Blue Sky, so enjoy.